If your version of spirituality rejects money, it's not spirit, it's survival. Just let that land. Because if you're someone on the spiritual path and you find yourself oscillating between wanting money and feeling guilty for it, or thinking needing money somehow makes you less evolved, keep watching. By the end of this video, you're going to walk away with so much clarity, okay? You're going to understand where that confusion really comes from and how to finally stop seeing money as a betrayal of your spiritual self. Because, spoiler alert, it's not. Okay? It might actually be one of the most spiritual things you can heal. Somewhere along the way, a lot of people on the spiritual path got fed this idea that money is dirty, low vibration, materialistic, shallow, and that if you care about money, you must not be enlightened enough. But let's get one thing straight. Money can absolutely be used in the service of the ego. It can feed vanity, control, comparison, power trips. We've seen all of that. But that's not money's fault. That's just what happens when money is used unconsciously, when it's wielded by unhealed people looking for external validation, right? The same way a knife can be used to hurt or heal, money is just a tool. The energy behind it is what matters. And when money is used in the service of the divine, it becomes one of the most powerful tools for healing, freedom, expansion, and impact. You can open your own business, you can buy organic food that actually nourishes you, you can take care of your nervous system, you can donate to causes that light up your soul, you can leave relationships that make you shrink. So tell me, what's unspiritual about that? I think what's actually happening is that a lot of spiritual people are still carrying deep money wounds. They've mistaken their fear as virtue, their lack of financial education as purity, their resentment of the system as moral superiority. And trust me, I get it. The system is rigged in many ways. It's oppressive, it's extractive, it's not built with anyone in mind. But rejecting money altogether doesn't change the system. It just keeps you broke and powerless within it. You can't fully serve the divine if you're in financial despair. You can't expand into your highest potential when you're constantly shrinking to survive. You can't pour from an empty wallet. And what I've noticed is many of the people who say they don't want money actually do, deep down. They want freedom, they want ease, they want comfort, they want options, they want to give, they just don't feel worthy of it. And instead of facing that wound, that core belief of I'm not worthy of receiving, they create an identity around not needing anything. They become the martyr, the monk, the I'm above it all archetype, when really they are just afraid to ask, afraid to receive, afraid to own desire without shame. And by the way, generosity is a beautiful trait, but only if it's balanced with being generous to yourself. If you're always giving, always overextending, always saying yes to others but no to your own needs, that's not spiritual, that's self-abandonment. You start to believing other people are more deserving, you struggle to receive help, you convince yourself your time, your love, your energy, your worth is less than theirs. That's not humility. that's trauma. Because true spirituality isn't about sacrificing yourself into the ground, it's about honoring yourself, seeing yourself as divine, valuing your time, your energy, your boundaries, your peace. And guess what? Money responds to that kind of energy. Money loves when you value yourself. Money meets you where you've met yourself. Money loves when you claim your worthiness. Money loves when you finally stop proving and start receiving. Money is a metaphor for abundance, yes, but more than that, it's a mirror. It shows you exactly where you still don't feel safe or worthy or whole. I've met wealthy people who still feel financially insecure because it's not about how much you have, it's about whether you feel like you have enough, whether you operate from sufficiency or scarcity. And if your nervous system is stuck in a pattern of lack or fear or guilt or shame, no amount of external money will ever fix that. So, if you're on your spiritual path and money makes you uncomfortable, I want you to ask yourself, are you rejecting money because it's truly not aligned with your soul? Or are you rejecting it because deep down you still believe you're not worthy of it? Because the moment you stop pretending you're above money and start working with it, your life begins to expand in ways that are actually spiritual. You become a clearer channel. You start giving from overflow, not depletion. You start living from inspiration, not obligation. You start receiving without guilt. And if this hits something in you, you're not alone. A lot of us on the healing path have had to untangle our relationship with money. That's why I created tools like a free money wound quiz to help you explore these beliefs gently without shame. You can find the link in the description below if it feels aligned. This quiz will really reveal all your ugly feelings entangled with money. But whether you take the quiz or not, just remember this. There's nothing spiritual about staying small, okay? Okay, thank you so much for watching, sending you love, and I will see you in a jiffy.